June 23rd is a special day in the hearts of all retro gamers, or at least the Sega peeps. It's Sonic's birthday, and this year the little cheese dog scoffing Blue Streak turns 30. To celebrate this momentous occasion, my next challenge run will be the rather excellent Sonic Mania. Now, in the uphill battle of channel promotion versus the mysterious YouTube algorithm, I don't know, but I think it likes channels with regular uploads and engagements. I feel a little caught between a rock and a hard place when it comes to frequency versus quality. As each challenge run takes time to research, shoot and edit, add the dank memes, it's difficult to post more regularly than monthly. So for this run, I'm going to post a level a week, reaching the exciting climax on Sonic's 30th birthday. Well, who doesn't love an episodic release, eh? Anyway, you can help by liking, subscribing and commenting, all for free might I add, and with that, let's get the spin ball rolling. Now, there's quite a few challenge runs of Sonic Mania already out there, but I wanted to do something that's never been done before. A few people have attempted to beat the game without pressing right. Pretty shocking, yeah. But some have gone further and tried without going right or left. Wow. But how about not moving at all? That sounds impossible. Well, it kind of is. But luckily, Sonic's buddy Tails is on hand to give him a little boost when times are tough. So, the question is always the same. Can you beat Sonic Mania while carrying Sonic? Episode 1, Green Hill Zone. So, the rules of the game. No moving Sonic. That means no pressing left or right to move him, and it also means no pressing down, as down is used to turn Sonic into a ball or charge up a spin dash. You can press up, as that doesn't move Sonic and is required to grab hold of and gain control of a flying Tails. This is how I'm actually able to attempt this challenge. Once in control of Tails, you're free to move left and right and also up by button bashing the jump button. That is, until Tails gets tired, then he glides slowly down again. Will this be enough to be able to reach the end of each level and beat the various bosses? Let's find out. So, the intro cutscene, we're introduced to these weird little Robotnik robots, who are stealing the Chaos Emeralds. Shock. Tried and tested formula. Nice in-depth storyline to get our teeth into. And with that, we kick off Green Hill Zone Act 1. I lock into Tails and we're off. Getting caught in a corner like this is good, as it makes relatching with Tails very easy. I thought my first attempt was over already, but if you jump lots of times, you make Tails fly and he comes back to you. This is another technique, being close to spikes. However, Tails is not playing ball and coming near me, so I have to jump and press left. I missed the latch, so that's a restart. Second attempt, this is where I can start getting shields. These can be useful. This metal one attracts rings to you. It also causes a double jump, so latching with Tails is slightly more difficult. I want to keep high up in levels so I can fly over most of the objects, but there is a ceiling, so I get stuck at this point here and I have to backtrack. I get to this section and I fall in the spike pit. Luckily, by picking up loose rings, I'm able to grab hold of Tails for a second time. I accidentally fly into this tunnel here, which makes relatching with Tails difficult, and I also do a spin dash attack. The reason for this is there's different move sets or Sonic abilities. Mania means you can tap down and jump, and you automatically do a spin dash. So I set it to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as this does a jumping blade attack instead. I'm back here again, and I managed to make it down the tunnel, and land on this spring. Springs are going to be run killers. If you and Tails land on a spring like this, there is no way off them without pressing left or right. Springs are going to be a nightmare for me. I get back to this point and I jump the tunnel, just clearing it. I grab hold of Tails again and it's a short hop to the first boss. The first boss is similar to Green Hill Zone in Sonic 1. You must defeat both swinging balls, avoiding them when they're red. There's several ways to attack them. Simple jump into them. You can even reach the top one. Tails can also attack them with his tail or jumping. That's going to be useful in the future. Or you can jump out of Tails' hands like this. Unfortunately though, I double hit, and as I have no rings, I take a death. Second attempt on the boss, more of the same, attacking and picking up loose rings, and it's a fairly simple win. That's Act 1 done without pressing left, right or down. On to Act 2. And we reach our first problem. Tails is to the left of me and I can't latch onto him. So I'm going to change the rules slightly. I'm going to say Sonic can move in the air as long as I don't press left, right or down on the ground. I think this is a fair compromise. He's still being carried throughout the level. I pick up my second shield type here. It's a flame shield. This is great as a double jump gives you horizontal movement. And I pretty much instantly lose it. Brilliant. I reach Loop the Loop. I'm worried I'm going to have to backtrack and find another way around, but I attempt trying to get enough speed and the right angle to get round it. And I just make it by getting the right angle. I then end up on this platform and get crushed. Next attempt, I find the next challenge, water. Why is this so difficult? Well, when you latch onto Tails in the water, he's not a strong enough swimmer to be able to lift Sonic. It's no surprise really, I mean he is a two-tailed fox. Next reset, I find another issue. If Tails is too far above you or below you, but still on screen, he doesn't die to fly back to you. That's another reset. Back to the start. By carrying momentum from Tails when he's gliding downwards, you can just make it into one of these tunnels. I have the third shield type here, which is a water bubble shield. This is great as a double jump slams down on the floor and it also means you can't drown. As Tails can't carry Sonic when swimming, I think that this is another run killer. However, as I can bounce in the ball here, I can get quite a lot of height, so I wonder if I'm able to grab Tails when I'm above the water. Lots of button bashing jump later, Tails just clears the water and I latch on at exactly the right moment. I'm free and I'm flying again. And I end up in another water pool. I'm thinking that's going to be another reset, but I try and get out like I did last time and I can just make it. Finding another way round, I end up in water again, but this is a lot smaller and I know that I can now escape from some water pits. And I'm at Green Hill's final boss. This is reminiscent of the Death Egg Zone from Sonic 2. You can attack Robotnik by flying above him and jumping out of Tails' grip and landing on his head. But there is no hitbox on his legs either, so you can wait for him to walk over you and you can just jump up into his body. It's a fairly simple boss that I defeat on my first attempt. And with that, Sonic has beaten Act 2. That's a bit harsh as Tails has done all the work. Can you beat Green Hill Zone on Sonic Mania while carrying Sonic? Yes, you can. Coming up next time, it's Chemical Plant Zone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell for notifications as I will be releasing these levels weekly. Please leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Thanks very much and I'll see you in an 8-bit.